All right, guys, let's get it. Connor, Dom, and Joe from Nothing But Thieves there on the MTV Rocks chart this week. What's up, gents? How are you?
How you doing?
All right, mate.
Yes, very, very good. Thank you. It's nice to see you, gents. Thank you for hanging out with us on the show this week. We are now officially 1 week away from the release of the brand new Nothing But Thieves album, Moral Panic. To me, it seems like you had quite a fearless approach when making this thing.
It's quite funny saying that because I think it was quite a long-winded process of when we started writing. There was a lot of doubt in mind of if we could even remember how to write songs, and then you gain confidence back, and then by the time you get into the studio, the confidence is slowly growing a little bit, and I think you then feel comfortable. But at the start, it was a little bit daunting.
I think we are lucky enough as a band, or just by plain accident, that we spent the first 2 albums experimenting enough where this time I think we have creative leniency to kind of do what we want and just have fun with it and just do the songs we want and not overly worry about what genre it is. We're very genre fluid as a band anyway, and I just think on this record we've pushed that even further.
But I think the titles from what we've heard so far from the album that really stick out, obviously the album title itself, Moral Panic, is everybody going crazy, unpersonal. I mean, there's hysteria, loss of identity. So what was going through your minds? What were you experiencing at the time of making this album as a band?
It's hard to not write an album about those things now, I think. If you're at home, you're looking at Twitter, you're looking at the news, especially at the time of writing. It's, how can that not have some involvement within what you're creating?
We're going to hear Impossible on the show tonight. You guys have very kindly recorded a version of Impossible for us for the show. And I think what I really love about that track specifically is that lovely kind of like Radiohead-esque guitar line that kind of just runs through the whole song. And I think, Dom, you perform it, don't you, when you play the thing live? Did that track start around that guitar line?
Don't remember directly what was the sort of starting point, but I do remember that we were going to bin the idea off within about an hour or two of starting it, because I felt like we had what was a fairly strong melody but like a very directionless song, and we tried in the room to like make it work. I'm not trying to give myself credit here, but I felt like there was something in it, and just went home by myself and just sat there and sort of re-recorded what would be basically an instrumental underneath it.
It's so nice to have a few just songy songs on the album, that's where we started, just making sure each song has a soul.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just deal with the dog. Hold on. My postman has found out what I do, and he has his own drum and bass community radio show.
Nice.
And he keeps posting little notes through the door going, "I'm live on air at this time. Make sure you tune in this."
God, that's very people just do nothing, isn't it?
I like that.
Actually, really cute. It's actually,
it's really nice.
But he doesn't. But what happens is then when he comes to the door, when he knocks on the door, he doesn't say anything about it. So he knows he's posted it through. He knows I've seen it, and we just have this sort of awkward eye contact, like, is everyone going to mention anything? I'm not going to say anything because I've not listened yet.
Joe had a similar thing where the concierge in his building found out what he does.
He said, "Oh, so what are you doing about touring at the moment?" I was like, "Well, we can't do it, but we've got O2 on, sale for next year." He was like, "Oh, yeah, I was thinking about getting tickets." And I was like so taken aback that my concierge was like, "Oh, I want to get tickets." I just offered him guest list. I came away with my Amazon parcel being like, why have I just done that? Like, sometimes I don't get my mum in.
Oh my God, I totally have done that too.
Hey, look, Dom, Joe, Connor, thank you so much for hanging out with us on the MTV Rocks chart this week. It's been an absolute blinder and great to have you on. And we are under a week away now from Moral Panic, brand new album from Nothing But Thieves being released. Guys, thank you so much for dropping by.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Cheers, man.
No worries. This is their latest single, recorded from Nothing But Thieves HQ. It's called Impossible.
Can we do it now? Shit.
Yes.